Hello and welcome to this grammar webinar, and we are looking at colons. We have three key learning aims. Firstly, how to use colons for lists, how to use colons for statements, and how to use colons for speech. First one is about introducing a list. So a colon can introduce lists. For example, this list shows that there is incredible clutter everywhere. And the purpose of the colon is to introduce the idea of clutter. The work surface was incredibly cluttered, colon. Dirty bowls, plates with dried on food, numerous spoons, and uncountable bowls. This one also introduces the idea that there are a few items in a bag. She didn't have much in her bag, colon. A phone, 3 sweets, and a bag of peanuts. I've invited a small number of people, colon. Leon, Rachel, Indra, Sinead, Adiola. So the colon introduces the list of people invited. Colons can actually also introduce things that are more abstract. They aren't objects, they aren't items in a bag, and they're not people. They are thoughts. So for example, thoughts swam around his head, colon. Would they be proud? Would they be surprised? Could he make it in time? So the colon is introducing a list of all the different thoughts. Tolstoy wrote several books other than War and Peace, colon. Anna Karenina, The Cossacks, Resurrection. So it's introducing all the different novels by a writer. And then you can use colons for lists that aren't directly after the colon. The lists are bullet pointed or numbered underneath. So for example, these are the corridor rules. 1, do not run. 2, walk on the left-hand side. 3, if you see unsafe behavior, report it to a teacher. So the colon introduces a list that's not just directly after, it's underneath. However, try to avoid a colon that interrupts a sentence. Let me explain. So avoid, you will need, colon, butter, sugar, eggs, and flowers. Instead, here is what you will need, colon, butter, sugar, eggs, and flour. So you can see the colon is the natural break in the sentence rather than interrupting the flow of the sentence. Secondly, colons introduce a general idea, a specific example, or an explanation. So for example, you know what to do, colon, practice. He had one problem, colon, time. There's just one rule here, colon, do everything I tell you. So these are general ideas, and some of these are more specific examples. I'll tell you my favorite program, colon, Songs of Praise. He got what he worked for, colon, a promotion. It was her worst nightmare, colon, camping. So here you can see that after the colon, a capital letter has been used, and that is the general rule. Usually the other side of the colon doesn't make sense on its own. You can say, you know what to do, colon, practice. Just to have the word practice on its own doesn't make sense on its own. It needs the colon as an explanation before. However, there are some explanations that can make sense on their own. So for example, remember the old saying, be careful what you wish for. Remember the old saying, it's introducing this idea, this example, it's explaining the old saying, be careful what you wish for. That could stand alone without the colon. Okay, finally, let's talk about colons to introduce speech. So here are some examples. He asked me a very important question, colon, will you marry me? She said, colon, don't ever talk to me about this again. They shouted, colon, be careful, don't get too close to the edge. And the host made an announcement, colon, you're all staying for dinner. And here's another one. Dad often said to me, colon, work hard, be honest, always stay on time. Usually you can use commas to introduce speech. So for example, he said, comma, yes, She said comma, no, but sometimes you may use a colon or wish to use a colon when you only have 1 or 2 lines of speech rather than lots of ongoing dialogue. So recapping, how do you use colons for lists? You introduce them with a colon rather than interrupting the sentence. How do you use colons for statements? They're general statements, explanations, examples, and they don't necessarily have to make sense outside of the colon. And how do you use colons for speech? To introduce them instead of a comma. I hope now that you've seen this webinar, you feel confident about using colons in your writing. Thank you for joining me, and see you next time.